God, how do you control this light? I can't like control the light without looking into it. And then when I look away, I can't see anything. Here we go. Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Hello, this is the introduction that I'm going to successfully film and just get through without realising that I'm editing 75 minutes of me just talking utter bollocks. Let's do some makeup today. I've got quite the collection of P.Louise Bases now, and they're all waiting for me to use them. So what I want to do is use them kind of everywhere and do potentially a full face of P.Louise base. And this is also going to be a bit of a Q&A as well, because I put a Q&A up on my Instagram at Lunabundy, Lunabundy. Give me some love. A few of you have commented on my videos and stuff asking to get to know me a bit better, so this is an opportunity to do so. How exciting for you. That's what that video, that's what this video is going to be a little bit of as well. So makeup, Q&A, hopefully it will work. Without further ado, I'm going to block my brows and do my face tapes and stuff off camera, and then I will be back. And yes, let's not ignore the elephant in the room, I shaved my head. I was procrastinating before going for a run, and I blinked and then I had no hair. Especially when my boyfriend has been up in Yorkshire for the last 4 days and I'm left to my own devices. This is what happens. All right, I'll see you in a sec. Okay, I'm back. I've just put a light layer of foundation on. I don't really know why I did this, but I did it anyway, of my Kryolan TV paint stick in FS40. Now, what I want to do is I've got these bases, and I'm going to kind of do my full face with it. I've also got my eyeshadow palette that I'm going to use, which is a Stacey Bperfect Carnival XL Pro palette. Right, I'm going to mix Cuting Coral and OTT Orange. Okay. Cool, let's just go for it, I guess. I feel like the coverage is going to be quite good. My first question that I got is, any tips for baby queens? It would really help me if you could share what I could do to improve. I don't count myself as an experienced drag queen whatsoever, but one piece of advice that I will give is use YouTube as your biggest teacher. It's definitely what I did. Miss Fame was the first makeup tutorial I ever watched ever, and that was amazing. She used so many crazy products, which is probably why I feel like I spend far too much money on makeup. Hope that answers your question. Next question is, what first got me into drag? My sort of day job, I'm lucky enough to say, is in theatre. Started dancing when I was 3. I was in the musical Cats, and I loved it because I basically got to paint my face every single night like a cat, and the makeup was so intricate and so hard to learn at first. Cats definitely opened my mind to makeup. And so it was Halloween on that contract, and you know what they say, Halloween is the gateway drug to drag, and I went as Wednesday Addams and I felt amazing, and I realised that I looked busted. I was loving it and everyone loved it as well. So that's I guess how I got into drag, and here I am. In the ears, don't forget the ears, Alex. Okay, I feel like this is gonna stain my skin. Right, let's move on to contour, shall we? I'm gonna go in with just OTT Orange to contour. Ooh, okay. No, right, what I'm gonna do is just get this down, but I'm going to add the tiniest bit of black into that coral shade. That is brown. No, that's good. I think that's good. Okay. Let's do another question. I know you're a musical theatre performer, but for how long have you done it and what brought you to theatre? To be honest, I don't know what brought me to it, but I know that I didn't want to do anything else other than be theatrical in life. My dad is in the industry as well. He's an actor and I have massive respect for him. He's 60 years old, has 3 kids and still is doing it. So it really does inspire me to keep going with it. Okay, let's highlight. Next question, do I have a certain aesthetic? No. I love the whole aesthetic of like supermodels and glamour. I take a lot of inspiration from beautiful women. I love horror. I love like twisted fantasies. I mean, my last makeup video was like a soft pink look and this is not soft. So no, I don't really have a specific aesthetic, but I just tend to stick with sort of glamour. God, that sounds really boring and basic, but have I ever performed in drag? Yes, I have. I first properly performed in drag with a group called the Globe Girls, and they're a collective of drag queens that get hired for parties all over the world. I've been going for like 10 years now. I performed with them over the space of about 2 and a bit years. It sort of opened floodgates to the world of performing in drag. Sometimes I'll even just go on a night out with my friends in drag and perform for them for free. So I'm going to highlight with Cutie and Coral and the white. Yes! I've literally been obsessed with the concept of P.Louise. Her like morals are amazing. She has an amazing sort of motivational mindset, which I love. Where's the bloody powder? It's just my Kryolan Translucent. Oh shit, no, I wanted to do my brows. Oh well, I'll do them after. I feel like I wanted it to be a little bit more dimensional, but maybe I'll do that. I'll do that with powders. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It'll be fine. So let's bake just a tinsy bit. Okay, this bake can stay on for a while because I want it to really sort of brighten. Let's get some brows on. I'm just gonna do my basic brow using the matte Smoke palette from KKW. Tend to sort of flip between these 2 colours. Use a little angle brush. Literally, I'm gonna speed straight through these brows and not talk about it. I'm gonna carve out my brows with this coral colour. So I'm just priming my eyelids with the white and the coral colour. Let's go for another question, shall we? And what's my favourite musical? Me and musicals, it's a funny one. I love being in them. I'm lucky enough to be able to be in them. I've been in quite a few now. But I don't know. I saw Come From Away one time and that was really good. I cried because I was so happy. I think that's a good sign. But yeah, as far as musicals go, I'm not a huge musical theatre fan. Sorry. What was Baby Al's first introduction to drag? For example, mine was Lily Savage on TV. I'm pretty sure mine was Lily Savage on TV as well. Watching Blankety Blank being like, what? And then realising Paul O'Grady was someone that I grew up with. And I thought they were completely separate people and that blew my mind. I'm from a place called Chester in a county called Cheshire. And they are next to Manchester and Merseyside, so Liverpool. And I sort of grew up with all of that. Lily Savage. What a ledge. I'm gonna move on to my eyes now. Amorphe M506 and go into Boy Bye. I'm gonna do my usual eye shape, which is I accentuate here, the inner corners, and out here as well. Sort of giving myself like that fox eye look. I'm gonna take my trusty piece of card, stick it here, and go in with that boy bye colour. So pubs and clubs are kind of open now, and I'm like a bit of a loss of what to do. Like a big old switch in my mental health. I don't know if it's in a good or bad way, but I feel like I'm having to reintegrate with humanity again after being sort of isolated for all this time, which is so weird. So if anyone agrees with me on that, let me know in the comments section. It's all a lot. It's just a lot for me right now. Just going in with the Pillow Talk colour, which is sort of the off-white, just highlighting the brow bone a little bit. What is a look that you have always wanted to do but haven't yet? I'd love to do like a look with really good prosthetics. Do like a Buffy style vampire drag look with like the raised forehead and brow bone. I think that would look terrifying, but I want to make it like kind of stunning as well. Darken this with, I'm gonna mix Inferno and Reckless. Further darken that crease, packing on the colour really. And then I'll get a little tiny fluffy brush and blend it out. Another question I got was, what's my favourite film? I don't think I could ever choose just one. Oh no, yeah, I could actually, I totally could, and it's Splash. It's the first film I ever became obsessed with, and I still am. I watched it 2 nights ago. Also in my top 3 is the 2013 remake of Evil Dead. It's just mind-blowing. It's one of the best like horror films in the last 10 years, 100%. Interview with a Vampire, massively. I watched that last night. Ooh, yeah. Great. Let's cut the crease. I'm gonna cut the crease with the white base and a tiny bit of the coral. Cool, I'm doing a half cut crease because there's just so much room to mess up on this type of look. Let's get a little fluffy brush, just a clean brush, and sort of just blend the edges of that base. Tell us more about your life outside of drag. Drag is quite a small part of my life. I love doing makeup and I love experimenting with looks, and I love being in front of a camera talking to nobody, but I am a musical theatre performer, and before COVID-19 shut us all down, I was in the show Mary Poppins at the Prince Edward Theatre on the London's West End, and it's now July. We finished in middle of March, end of March, and the theatre is all I do. I have worked other places, like I've been a door bitch at a fancy restaurant with a clipboard in my hand. I've been a waiter. Oh, my first ever job was I was working at a craft centre teaching little kids how to make paraffin wax candles. Oh, I've done retail as well. Beggars can't be choosers. I would just like to avoid that at all costs and sort of just keep going with a creative outlet for work, you know? Go in with my tiny little coconut eyeliner pencil from Morphe and just go over my waterline. Oh, what is that on my eyeball? Get out of it. Ah! Don't panic. Wow, I look like a bitch. It's kind of what I wanted anyway. Go into Reckless and Inferno. The red and the sort of very, very dark plummy colour. Let's do another one. Favourite song? I love so much music. Some of my favourite artists are like Summer Walker, Jhené Aiko, Billie Eilish, Rihanna. Just Rihanna, where is the album? I watched a video last night on YouTube that was called Rihanna being annoying for 3 entire minutes. It was just a compilation of reporters asking Rihanna when the album is coming. Oh no, that plug has been there this whole entire time. That is so embarrassing. So that's really bothering me at the moment as to where this album is. She knows what she's doing. You know what you're doing. I'm now going to do some liner, and I don't want to do it on camera. Sorry, I'm not going to embarrass myself like this because it will probably take me about 67 minutes, okay? So I will be back with liner on. I'm chuffed with that. Slightly just line this bottom lash line here. Just a little bit. Just a bit of a, oh my god, like that. Oh shit. And what I want to do is just put a bit of sparkle on the lids. And of course this would not be a look without a Peaches and Cream pigment. This is Starlight, which is just clear glitter. It's very, very good. It's very lovely, very good. I love it, and I love it. It's just, oh yeah, oh yes. I'm gonna curl my lashes and put some mascara on. How do I manage to get makeup there on my arm? See that? Okay, so the lashes I'm using are my AliExpress lashes that I will link down below. You buy them in bulk and they're incred. Oh, and the lash glue I'm using is the Tatty Lashes and Mama Mitchell. It's very good, to the point where it's actually a bit too good. One thing I don't understand about some drag queens, they use the weave bond to put their eyelashes on. I couldn't even fathom using that. Nuts, that's actually nuts. Use this, don't use weave bond. I'm gonna go in with a little brush like this. This is a Peaches and Cream PC27, and I'm gonna go into Inferno and see what this is like to contour. Okay, yeah, I see that. Do you see that? I see that. Might go into a tiny bit of Reckless. Wow, that is a contour. Yes, dimension. And a little bit on the nose. I'm really not good at nose contouring. I can never just get it. Maybe that's good, I don't know, who knows. I'm actually gonna go in with the eyeshadow from Smoky palette from KKW. This is Porcelain, and I'm just gonna go underneath the eyes. Okay, should we do one more question? What is your biggest drag inspiration? Who are some people that inspire you? Okay, drag-wise, I love Gigi Good. Gigi Good, I love Gigi Good. Naomi Smalls, Jada Essence Hall, Alaska, Aquaria, oh, Detox, of course. Gosh, this is very Amber Carr art. I'll link her down below because I've accidentally just done one of her looks. She's the most amazing illustrator ever, and I've been obsessed with her work for years. She does like crazy like devils and like bondage, just beautiful like fetish art. It's amazing. What am I doing? Let's spray my face because I feel dry as fuck. It's my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Bit of moisture before we highlight. Do we need any blush? I'm kidding, I'm kidding. For highlighter, I'm going with my favourite blush in the world, which is Becca Tigerlily Blush. Love you. This is a Peaches and Cream PC03. It's sort of like a blush slash highlighter, but it'll keep that sort of orange kind of situation going. I want to go in with this one. This is the Fenty Beauty Mimosa Sunrise and Sangria Sunset. I'm going to go in with just the Mimosa Sun, both. This is a Marc Jacobs Spotlight Glow Stick. It's a cream highlighter, so I'm a bit dubious to use it. This is quite a universal highlighter because it doesn't really have like a tone to it. It's pretty just glow. The colour is Glow. Do you not know that colour? Oh yes, I love this. Okay, lips. I'm going to mix the black base with the OTT Orange and then maybe go in the middle with Coral. Oh, this is just a brown. I've just made brown. Shall I put a bit of this coral colour in the middle? Yes. Make a bit of effort, for God's sake. Oh. Yeah, I think maybe a bit of white. Yeah, cute. Is that cute? I think it's cute. And I'm gonna come back in like an outfit and give you the Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy. That was a time. Are you kidding? I am over the moon with this. I actually have the bougiest lip gloss I've ever owned, ever. And this is from Pat McGrath. And it's called Coral Liaison. What? This is Executive Orange Realness. God knows how I'm gonna get this off my face / body. Like and subscribe, give me a thumbs up if you liked it, give me a thumbs down if you didn't, give me some love in the comments. Follow me on Instagram as well if you really want to. I have 2 Instagrams. One is my everyday Instagram, which is at AlexPinder100, ALEXPINDER100, and my drag Instagram is at Lunabundy, LUNABUNDY. I will link all the products down below, and yeah, I will see you on the next one.